a little bit about me. I'm not a stranger to trauma and pain. I'm a twin. And when I was born, my twin brother and my mum went home and I stayed behind in a humidity crib. I was really tiny. I was half the size of my brother, really underweight, and I had a lot of respiratory challenges. So that played out all of my life. I've really struggled with asthma and bronchitis and allergies. I was irritated, irritable, sneezing. I put my back out so many times. I'd sneeze, 200 times a day. I was really unwell as a kid. And even in my young adulthood, I had shingles twice as an adult. I had Ross River fever. I had hives a lot. And when I turned 32 and I first moved to the UK, I peaked at 12 anaphylactic episodes in 1 year. I was being triggered by all sorts of things. Nasturtiums. I touched a tree in Greece. I ate a burger in Malmesbury. I had some potato salad in the Isle of Wight. And all of those ended up either in the back of an ambulance or in hospital. I had a vol-au-vent in a boardroom meeting and I ended up in hospital for 3 days. So I was really unwell and I knew that I had to get some help. I intuitively found my way to a nutritionist and it was life-changing. I worked with her for a period of 6 weeks and I went in with a box full of medication. Like, I'm talking a lot of medication. Atrovent, Beclefort, Ventolin, puffers, antihistamines, painkillers, over-the-counter medication. And, at the age of 14, I was told that I would be on medication for the rest of my life. I was, they did the allergy test and they tested my arm and they were putting lots of different scratch testing things. And they basically said that, forget it, you are hyper-allergic. You're going to have to be on medication for the rest of your life. And after peaking at 12 anaphylactic episodes and 12 hospitalizations and then finally getting some help, I walked into the nutritionist with a box full of medication. And 6 weeks later, after eliminating certain foods and using herbs and tinctures and various quite ancient healing techniques, I've been now medication free for 21 years. So working with a nutritionist can be life-changing. I would never have put two and two together. I would have never made the connection between my respiratory challenges and my asthma, my bronchitis and my rashes and my irritability and my tiredness and my headaches. I would never have put two and two together and thought that had anything to do with the gut. So that's why I specialise in the gut. I primarily help women over the age of 40 who are struggling with hormones and struggling with exhaustion and tiredness and bloating and allergies and rashes and unexplained symptoms. Women that feel like they've tried everything, because I know how that feels. And I help them navigate a smoother perimenopause and menopause by healing the gut and balancing the hormones. Now, I have got lots of letters after my name. I am a qualified gut specialist. I'm a naturopathic nutritionist. I've also got an economics and marketing degree. But I think probably the three most important letters after my name are M-U-M. I am a mum. I'm a menopausal mum of 2 young boys. I had my boys late in life, so that had a really big impact on my health, I think. I was running my business in 2 countries. For the last 20 years, I have had the amazing lifestyle of keeping people healthy at festivals and events. So I've done really big festivals like Glastonbury and Boomtown and WOMAD. And I've often been referred to as the juicing queen, the queen of juices, or the juice mama to 15 million ravers. So I've had this endless summer in the UK and then summer in Australia. And I've been really lucky because my kids have been able to come with me on that adventure and travelling the world. But my kids are still young and I'm 2 years out of the menopause. So I know what it's like to be busy, and I know what it's like to have young kids and to have a big workload, being self-employed for the last 21 years. And so I can understand that making significant life changes can be really hard, especially when it comes to nutrition, diet, and lifestyle. So I help you navigate that. I help you understand the connection between the gut and the hormones. And in my 8-week program, I guide you gently through 4 basic steps: nourishing, cleansing, restoring balance, and rebalancing your life so you can feel more realigned and feel happy and joyful and energized. So the majority of the ladies I see are bloated, exhausted, have joint pain, they're not sleeping well, and they're feeling really, really unwell, really crappy, feeling tired all the time. And I help women to feel like their old selves again, to feel energized and to sleep well and to feel confident and pain-free and to feel really good about themselves. And that's the whole aim. So I gradually take you through 8 weeks and some really important steps and recipes and tips and tools, and some of them are ancient, some of them are modern, some of them are ancient nourishing techniques like fermentation and sprouting, and some of them are quite modern. Some of the supplements are state of the art. Some of the tests that I use to get to the root cause of your symptoms are state of the art tests. So it's combining the science and the nutrition to really have an understanding of, well, what's really going on in your gut. They're the diagnostic tools that I use, is state-of-the-art stool tests, hormone tests, blood tests, to really know what is going on in the gut, what's going on with the gut lining, what's going on with the stomach acid, what's going on in all of the steps of digestion, what's going on with your hormones, how many hormones are you producing, and how well you're metabolizing them, or how well you're using them up, and then how well they're being metabolized, or how well they're leaving the body. So we talk a lot about the main route of elimination, the bowels, the liver, the kidneys, the lymphatic system. And there's lots of little things that we can do that make a massive difference to improve your health.